Alright, let's see about fooling about with this. If I push that. Whoa, we have screen. Let's get logged in. Whoa, achievements approaching completion. Strong Lance Arm. What are you? Oh, achieve Lancer level 10. Okay. Cool. I don't want the guide right now. What were we in the process of doing? Let's see. Present yourself to Galfred for inspection. Oh, I can complete that now because I got the eye patch. Speak with Barnabontant. Yeah, Barnabontant. And speak with Chancellor. Okay. A hard nut to crack. This was returning the snaffle. Yes, returning the snaffle. Okay. Where are you at? Where am I at? Oh, you're way over there. Okay, bet you're here in town. Let's go do that. Meow. What's this? Oh? Are these like mini teleports? Access to the Lancers Guild. Okay. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aethernet shards. That's awesome. Attuning with the shard has granted you access to this city-state's Aethernet. The Aethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. That is fantastic. So we don't have to run all over town. Now that I've wasted my sprint. Huh. This way? Crashing into the wall. Oh, we need to remember to look for leather worker. Samane. A botanist named Samane is hoping that an adventurer will pick up scattered rose hips for her. Stop right there, not another step. I apologize if I have startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips, you see. My seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknown to myself, I've been scattering Azima rose hips all along this road. Oh, good sir, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Loam Growery. Remember to tread lightly lest you crush them underfoot. Okay. Easy enough. And one more. Why you couldn't do this, I don't understand, but here you go. Good sir, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips and abandoned not one to a traveler's boot. Here you go. Blessings be upon you. I feared this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but Azima roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it is my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed, and every seed in its place, you might say. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness. All right. I'm heading the wrong way anyways. I gotta go further down. Ah. Oh, we got another one. The conjurer Melanie seeks an assistant for her frantically busy student. You there, you're an adventurer. Yes, good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurers Guild and speak with my student, Breya. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Righto. Here we go. Arnabuntant. On an errand for that glutton of a Lalafell, I pass this gate. Into the west, you'll find Tree Speak Stables. If memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind they use in chocobo bridles. Bodwin would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the chocobos there. You see, it could well be that he is in need of that snaffle, which is why I'm attempting to return said snaffle. Mapping the realm North Shroud. Where are we headed? Over here. Got an event over there. Got a quest here. Holy cow, there's a bunch to do. Whoa. This is a... Okay, so this is a completely different area. This is North Shroud. Okay. How do we get up there? There we go. Olamont, a guard at Etod's Spire, seeks a diligent adventurer to scrub clean a pair of begrimed road signs. You've come to lend a hand, have you? Well, then you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Malm stones. I swear by Nofika, these signs accumulate dirt and grime, almost unnatural haste. Speak with Quajwana at Tree Speak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the Malm stones are clean for the next 3 bells at least. Okay, so a nice little quest along the way. So, okay, we need to go this way. This way. We need to kill these for the hunter's log. There we go. How are we doing on that? Still need the Mightlings. We've got the Opos. We've got Black Fs and Bog Yarzans. Still have a good amount though. That was level 41. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Dusty Malmstone. We'll scrub it right up. Okay, the next one's going to be back down towards Tree Speak. Ah, here's our Mightlings. Trent Sapling. There's another Mightling. And one more. Ooh, and a level. Lancer 4. I'm now level 9, it appears. Is showing here. Yeah, level 9 Lancer. Fantastic. And we get Heavy Thrust at level 10, which increases damage dealt by 10%, duration 30 seconds. It delivers an attack with a potency of 150, 190 when executed from a target's flank. So we want to try to hit that from behind and use it as an opener before we go into True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust, and Pulse Drive. Okay. Okay, there's our signs cleaned up. What's that? You've been cleaning Malmstones? Why, thank you. With all the chores that need doing around here, I was afraid they would be left to get even filthier. It's not just that they're an eyesore, by the way. It's that state the creatures around here are wont to lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. These paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of sting brew would keep the beasts away. Quadjanwa. I said it right the first time. Quadjwana at Tree Speak Stables needs someone to slay Upu Upus and Opos and recover property stolen from Hirstmill. Did you hear about Demeta of Hirstmill? Apparently Upu Upus crept into her stores and made off with her Muntway beans. Ordinarily, Upu Upus wouldn't go near them, what with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see Demeta so dispirited. Demeta. Would you track down those thieving Upu Upus and recover the Muntway beans? I'm told 6 bags were taken, all told. Demeta is well respected by all the women of Hirstmill, so it would do you well to earn her favor, so be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hirstmill lies just to the north of here. You're like to run into Upu Upus on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Okay, that is definitely doable. Let's turn this into Bodwin. Where's that damn thing gone this time, eh? Well, I ain't looking for a chocobo, though one of the birds is becoming a proper bloody handful. No, it's the snaffle for a bridle that I'm after. Bugger's gone and vanished, see? Our snaffles are made special, see, to fit each chocobo's beak like. So replacing even a tiny snaffle like the one in your... Bugger me, is that... Aye, is this self-same one that we lost. Well, why is it so sticky? And are these teeth marks? Gross. Stranger, I don't know what foul beast gob you found this in, or what providence delivered ye the hero that slew it to me here today, but you've my deepest thanks. With this here snaffle, I can finally get back to training that yellow-feathered menace of mine. Take this with my thanks. Hempen tabard, which is gonna be loss of magic but gain of physical. Hempen half robe, which is gonna be the same as what I got, or money. Let's go with the hempen tabard. Armory chest. I mean, Bodwin is looking for an adventurer to help with a pest problem. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you cull some mitlins for us? We train a lot of chocobos here, see, and the young'uns go wild when they get a sniff of mitlin. Some even throw their bloomin' riders. Let me tell you, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops you on your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with the birds lately. If you could rid us of a few mitlins, we'd be in your debt. Okay, so go kill some more mites. And then Vione. Vione is searching for an adventurer to deliver an item. If you want work, I have need of an adventurer willing to dirty his hands. No, I speak not of dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. I myself would not dare venture deep into the Twelveswood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. My colleagues, Brillian, will furnish you with the item in question and provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stables supervising the field hands. So back around here. Well, I'll be. Vion actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Grab one of them burlap sacks over yonder atop the cray. Tain't the most convenient location to be sure, but where else can we store that stinking shite? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a whiff, that's for sure. Deliver it to Nolanel down at Blessed Bud. That's west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our conjurer friend takes his gardening pretty bloomin' seriously. So I have to deliver a sack of shit. Stranger things have happened. What is this hammer? Oh, repairs. Oh, do we have degrading equipment? I would imagine, I guess, now that I think about it, we should have degrading equipment. I should probably check on repairing my degraded equipment then. Merchant and mender. Repair gear. All of my stuff's pretty decent. Repair all. For 15 gil. Sure. Thank you. Alright, so what's going to be closest? The nose. Then we could go up and do jumping at shadows, death to the bean thieves, and then make our way back. Oh, there's Mightling right there. Okay, that finished that one out. A whole mess of things going on over here. That odor sniff. Is that what I think it is? It would be your shite. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. The bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Vione upon your return to Tree Speak Stables. And a word of advice, wash your hands quickly lest the cloying stench of feces linger. Okay. Now we gotta go off this way. The Opos. Why is that an invalid target? Why am I targeting myself all of a sudden? Hit the wrong button. Okay. Those are slain. Let's head back. Welcome back, friend. I gather from that smell that the task is complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform you that of the sack's contents? I cannot apologize enough. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned their noses up at the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles along with my thanks. 10 potions restores up to 32% of HP, 160 points max. This weak concoction instantly restores a small amount of HP. Fantastic. That seems like something that should be on my hotbar. Thank you for the help. We can finally get back to training the young birds. Chocobos are skittish by nature, see, and training them takes a deal of patience. It don't make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride them towards danger rather than away from it. Any road, we're grateful For the help, here's a small token of our gratitude. Bodwin is seeking an adventurer to make a delivery. I think I just got snowballed. We haven't forgotten how ye helped us out with them Maitlands. Speaking of which, if ye have got a bit of time to spare, could I trouble ye to gather some aphids? Ye can find them living in the tangled undergrowth near Blessed Bud, but don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the wee vilekin, you see. When you've gathered the aphids, deliver them to Captain Gerthrit over at Etat Spire and tell him Tree Speak Stables sends its regards. Okay. That's death to the bean. Okay, so that's the first mill. We need to go back over here to breaking the bud. You are 6 or above the recommended level sync. Been synced to 8. Okay, what are we doing? Troublemaking Opo-Opos have expanded their territory slightly too close to the Blessed Bud. Bloody their noses a bit to ensure they keep their distance. Level Sync is a system which allows players to participate in lower level duties by temporarily adjusting their levels and is available for most fates and instanced raids. When your level is synced, not only your personal attributes, but the attributes of your gear will automatically be lowered to meet the requirements set by the duty in which you are participating. Once the duty ends, everything is restored to its original state. Experience earned while level sync is based off the synced level, not your current level. However, it will be added to the progress of the ladder. Okay. I run out of monkeys. Mightlings, ladybugs. Whoa. Animal skin. Okay. Your spirit bond with the pair of leather caracals is complete. Almost there. Oh, there it is. No longer level synced, 840 experience and 6 gil. Okay. Where's this? Oppo. Guessing it's running away. Yeah, there it goes. Search for the aphids. Gather aphids. Okay, back to the spire. And then on to Hirstmist. What's that? You have something for me? Ah, aphids from Bodwin. This is indeed a blessing. What use have we for aphids, you ask? Why, their oil, of course. There is naught better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I'll have to thank Bodwin personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. Strong Lance Arm. Oh, does that mean, yeah, that's level 10. Okay, so now we need to start rearranging stuff here. Because I want heavy thrust here to open with. Let's move this off over here. We'll put impulse drive here, and then have my combo of true thrust and vorpal thrust on 1 and 2, and then let's put these up here. Oh, get up there, out of my way. We're going to need to keybind. Wait, which one do I have my sprint? Okay, so that's my sprint. Let's go to keybinds and hotbar. Set 9 to back here. Put that there. Set 8. Well, no, I don't like that. Let's set this one to this button. Cancel. Oh, why aren't you setting it? That's fine. We'll leave it at that. Good enough. Oh no, I discarded them. Not macros. Keybind. Hotbar. Why aren't you accepting those 2 mouse buttons? Okay, but now I've got the second wind, was it? Yeah, second wind on my mouse for easy access. Okay. Guthrie wishes to enlist the service of an adventurer in the fight against the Ixal. Ah, just the fellow. Your efforts on behalf of Treespeak Stables mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, mayhap you would agree to help us in our fight against the Ixal. According to reports, Ixali scouts have been sighted by the river due west of here. Though that area is uninhabited, it borders Tree Speak Stables and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. If several of their scouting parties were to be summarily dispatched, it might give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Ixali Dull Talons, 2 Ixali Lost Wings, and 2 Ixali Slowbeaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Okay. Where is this located? Okay, so it's straight to the west. And then we've still got stuff up there, but I just got access to Courage of Stone back at the Lancers Guild. I'm wondering if I should go back there and pick that up first. Yeah. We probably should, because it might be out here, at which point I could get it accomplished while doing these other quests. And I also don't want to way over level for the main story here. You have entered a sanctuary. Oh, and if I find one of the Aethers, oh, is this one down here? I can teleport over to the Lancers Guild. Finding, yeah, there's an Aethernet shard. Nofika's altar. You now have access to the Ethernet. Fantastic. Lancers Guild. Okay. Let's go in here. Hello, Yuane. Guildmaster Yuane has a mind to test your courage. I swear you have gained an around the arms since last we spoke. It is plain you have not been idle. In our previous lesson, you learned the Lancer's definition of courage and how you might go about tempering its two aspects. Today we shall find out if your efforts have borne fruit. I see you have come prepared for battle. This is well. Your next trial will place you in the midst of a throng of enemies. In such a situation, one may be attacked from any direction, making it difficult to respond appropriately. Furthermore, the likelihood of being surrounded is high. Will your resolve bear the weight of uncertainty? Will your composure hold when the odds are stacked against you? We shall soon find out. Should you overcome this trial, what courage you already possess will be further tempered. Now heed me well, for this is what you must do. I would have you travel to Naked Rock, where the Anoles claim dominion. At the summit of the rock is a sacred artifact, the Stone of Courage. You must claim it and bring it to me. If you are to reach your destination, you will need to negotiate a path through whole packs of flesh-eating scalekin. Make no mistake, the creatures are intimidating foes. To stride into the midst of so many would ask much of any Lancer's courage, but given time and no small amount of perseverance, I am confident you will prove equal to the task. Okay, where am I finding Naked Rock? That's out in... Okay, that's in the Central Shroud. Okay, so that's not where I was messing around, because I was in the Northern... Yeah, North Shroud is where I was. Okay, let's go tackle this first. Hey there, how's it going? Okay, this way. It's fantastic to hear. I'm here just trying to bumble my way through the first few levels of this. I haven't played it. Well, let's see. I played it when A Realm Reborn first released, and I played it when 14 first released, but haven't touched it much since then, and so it's pretty much a whole new world to me. Alright, I need to head east. Chigos, water sprites. Here we go. Where's another one? There we go. Don't be poisoning me. Okay. That finishes out that hunting log. Oh, and here's another hunting log. Fantastic. I thought these were supposed to be scary. What was that? Your spirit bond with the Ring of Fortitude is complete. Okay. Now, where is my Stone of Courage? Okay, gotta keep working my way around. Oh, I went up on the wrong flat. Okay. No, you don't. Your spirit bond with the leather eye patch is complete. All right. Here we go. Now I've got a whole bunch of them. High quality items. What high quality items did I get? You have obtained a high quality item. High quality items can be identified by their icon as well as by a special mark that appears after their name. High quality gear will often have better stats than normal quality items, while high quality materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive to prospective buyers, resulting in higher selling prices. High quality items can be stacked with normal quality, or cannot be stacked with normal quality items. Okay. Congratulations, you have obtained the false Stone of Courage. Aye, you heard me right, false. What does that say about your courage, I wonder? But where are my manners? My name is Folquest. We had the pleasure of meeting at the Lancers Guild, if you recall. On that occasion, I turned my weapon upon you, and you betrayed not a hint of fear. It was in that instance that I sensed you were unlike the others that you had promised. And so to the present, in its current state, the trial in which you are engaged, if trial it may be called, makes a mockery of the Lancer's art. Needless to say, this cannot be tolerated. And so I have taken the liberty of moving the Stone of Courage to a more suitable location. It now resides in the depths of Spirit Hold under the guard of fell fiends. A far more fitting challenge, as I am sure you will agree. Whether or not you attempt to retrieve the stone is for you to decide. If you fear for your safety, I suggest you run back to the guild and bemoan the world's rightfulness to many brave souls who cower there. Ywain will doubtless consider it a supremely courageous act. Yet know that a lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Well, aren't you just a pile of rainbows? Alright, let's get out of here before we get attacked by the gnolls. Okay, so where is Spirit Hold? It's passing muster. Present yourself to Galfred for inspection. Okay. Their lance. Okay, it's not far from me. We'll head that way. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What level is this? Oh, it's only level 10. Okay. Cadre of Spirit Hold dwelling imps is planning a mass exodus into the Twelveswood to make their merry mischief. Trap them in the abandoned dungeon and see that they never leave. Holy cow. So much ice. I didn't want to hit that. Or the imp. This is going to turn into a mess. Alright, I'm out. Let me be. I apologize. Your blizzards are too powerful. Leave me be. No, this isn't my first MMO. I've actually played WoW, well, since vanilla basically, and played Guild Wars. I played this back when it very first came out a little bit, and then I played Realm Reborn a little bit, but I really haven't touched it since then. And so it's a whole new world. It's totally different than what I remember from it. And yes, I do agree. I'm thinking I definitely need some better gear before I go playing in there. And it appears they're all going to hang out right there at the door, which means I'm not going to be able to get down into spirit hold just yet, so we will tackle some of this other stuff before I go getting myself killed. But I know I need to go present myself over here, which isn't far. Now that I have, now that I got my headgear. Oh, we got a fake one here too. Assist the new recruit to order of the Twin Adders who has found himself outmatched in a training exercise with his commanding officer. Okay. That was simple enough. Galfred, ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you pass muster. You would be surprised how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty. Ah, by your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Absolutely. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood. And you may also be aware that Ixali activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifeman's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Yeah, that's where I was, well, actually kind of why I started streaming it is, I heard that it was pretty plot heavy, and from years of playing WoW, I've gotten particularly bad about just mashing through the text and not paying attention to the plot. And so making myself stream it and sit down and read it all aloud, it really makes me dive into the plot, which it being Final Fantasy based, I love my plot when it comes to the Final Fantasy games. And so I'm sure that it has fantastic plot. It's just a matter of getting me to not mash through the text and go do another kill quest. Okay, so which direction am I headed with this? Oh, no, if I just click on the... If I click on the quest, it's right there. Gotta quit making stuff so difficult for myself. No, no. Are we going through the waterfall? Oh no, I can go up on the other side. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's always got to be something hidden behind the waterfall. Magic blade. You are about to enter an instanced battle. Instanced battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. You're about to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instance battles can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Okay, so basically I'm gonna get in there, and I can't run away like last time if I die. Till level 45 or 50. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, 45 and 50, that's not too far in. Well, I guess it really depends on the type of MMO, because I know Vanilla WoW 45 was... It took me a long time to get there. But nowadays in the later stuff, it's just, you know, pay to win. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate the follow there. And thus far, I'm a whole whopping level 10, but I am enjoying it quite a lot. I must say, compared to most recently, I played, well, I dabbled with Battle for Azeroth until they ruined Sylvanas, and I've also dabbled with Elder Scrolls Online here lately, and I'm really impressed with the graphics and sound of this one. It's not that either of the other two are bad by any matter of means, but the style of this one is fantastic. I'm really enjoying the graphic quality here. Alright, let's see what kind of mess I've gotten myself into.
Look, someone's already here.
Oh.
Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we almost ended up as a stranger dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papolino's fault, of course.
Not even close.
Though he'd sooner swallow his staff than... You know him, Kuplo Kop?
So both of them can see the Moogle as well as myself.
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
Okay, so this is the same Moogle.
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well, and newly manifested at that. Kuplo Kop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, Whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive.
I would imagine from what I've heard of the calamity, it wasn't pleasant.
The slightest disruption to the etheric flow.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm not so much against boosting or anything like that, but, well, I mean, admittedly, like in World of Warcraft, I've got a few boosted characters simply because I've been playing since vanilla and just filling out my roster, and I've gotten free boosts from purchasing the expansions, and so it's not, I'm not against it, but at the same time, especially in game, I've noticed with WoW, you get a lot of new players that haven't ever experienced any of the base content, and then they boost and then they don't know what they're doing, and so I think it can be detrimental both to veterans and new players alike, because then the veterans kind of crap all over the new players and the new players don't learn it the right way, and it can be a mess. And so it's kind of nice that boosting really isn't, it's not pushed. I don't mind it being an option. Oh, wow.
It seems.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, once you already know the game, I have no problem with boosting. I think that's, it's, if you've got the money and you want to spend it, then, why not? Go right ahead. Defeat the frenzied creatures. Action not learned yet. Oh, it took, okay. I'm scaled, and so it took my ability away. Gotcha. I see what I'm doing wrong. Get him. Oh, we've got more. Get off of me. Oh, nice. A level up in the middle of the fight. Nope. That's negative. Back on the tree. Acorn Armageddon. That wasn't too bad. Yes, absolutely. A kill and grind is not the right mentality. Especially with what I've heard about this story. I've heard that this one is, well, it's the story in this is supposed to be comparable to like the rest of the mainline Final Fantasies, and so for having that rich of a story in an MMO, I definitely would not want to just grind right through it. cool. That's fantastic. I actually just finished playing through Final Fantasy XII again, and that's why I figured I'd move on to this, because I haven't experienced a whole lot of it, and especially with the new expansion coming out and everything, I wanted to see if it really was as good as I'd been hearing.
Hear, feel, think.
Oh, I'm down with that. Because I must admit, 12, I went ahead and played through Zodiac Age, and mechanically I have a few issues with it, but the scenery, the music, the story was so fantastic. I absolutely loved it. And honestly, the mechanical issues were just, 1,000 years. Yeah, holy cow. That is wicked.
There once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee.
This is just absolutely
Believe
badass.
light liveth in thy heart.
Yeah, leave it to Square to make something so simple so freaking wicked.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
That was so cool. Giant rock bomb, yeah, for real. Oh, and quite honestly, I mean, on spoilers, they don't hurt my feelings any. I've played every Final Fantasy except I never got to play 11, and I haven't played through all of 2, the original 2 on NES or Famicom, and I haven't played through 8 at this point. And I mean, when it comes to spoilers, you know, like right there, it was a crystal, and you know, classic Final Fantasy music, it still gave me chills. I mean, spoilers or no, it's still always badass when it comes from them. It's so good.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain.
Okay.
That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be.
Oh,
acting
now
on
that is
orders.
wicked. Getting to see Rabanastre in this? Oh, that's awesome. I will admit I'm not a huge fan of like desert locales and stuff, but I really did enjoy Rabanastre and the Esther and Wester Sands around it. It was really cool. That is awesome that you get to go back.
Giant crystals? Can't say I've seen any. Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out.
Oh, the Garum Scythe. The Garum Scythe, I've played through 12 twice before, and then going back through it in Zodiac Age this last time. Garum Scythe always scared me because I had never dealt with Chuchulainn until this last time, and I always knew there was something terrifying down there, but I never knew what it was. And then yeah, going up against Chuchulainn down in the Garum Scythe this time around was I was a little over leveled, and so it wasn't as terrifying as it should be, but it's just going through the waterway was always creepy because you never knew what you were going to get into down there.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Oh. Yeah, see now I love their stories, and now I'm excited to get into it.
Take care.
Because I've heard they do a lot of stuff like that in this, of tying in the old games with you know, common threads and Easter eggs and stuff, which I'm really excited to see.
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
I sure could.
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Just gotta fake it till you make it. Alright, let's grab our sword. And deliver the sword back to Galfred. Okay. Oh, that is awesome. Now, admittedly, I really don't want to deal with Omega. I don't think I've ever even actually taken the time to deal with Omega back in 5. But it's so cool that they're actually... Oh no, I joined a fate. I wasn't paying attention where I was walking. Oh, this is the fungus one. Okay. Yeah, that is awesome that they actually tie it all together. Well, not necessarily tie it together, but, you know, bring the references. I absolutely love that. Well, like in 12, doing the battle on the big bridge with Gilgamesh again was so cool. And them using that as, you know, to reference that him traveling to the other worlds, of him having like Cloud's sword and Squall's gunblade and so on and so forth, was a really neat touch. Oh, now so that is badass, having the full-on crossover. That is cool. Yep. Definitely one of my better life choices of picking this up. Oh, there you are. Yes, I have played through 6. Yes, suplexing Phantom Train was always fantastic. Oh, they bring in Phantom Train into this. You are no longer level synced. It is good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you have been spotted doing battle with enraged Trents. I am relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Life Men's Stump? A magic blade. Here you go. Oh, cool. They actually explain Shinryu. That's awesome. Not just some random dragon in a chest. A sword in the stump and a dead Ixal. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is one of a kind used exclusively in the Beastmen's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. That is badass. This is, I'm excited now. Not that I wasn't before, but what's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles. So you have finally been acquainted with Yida and Papalimo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. Most certainly. Alright, fantastic. I'll still be here. A bronze spear. Which is going to be a +1. A maple bow. Whispering maple wand. And money. Or money. Okay, accept. A word, if I may. There is a difficult matter with which I could use your assistance. Allow me to explain. The nearby river is home to a colony of Black F's, whom I sent a party of recruits to slay, yet scarcely a bell after I had done so, the youngsters returned, hysterically yet noticeably unbloodied, and loudly bemoaned their misfortune at ever having been sent to contend with such hell's-born horrors. Pitiful, my great-grandma could dispatch an eft with her walking stick and a harsh word. Such a task should cow a whole party of able-bodied men and women is beyond belief. I would have you show these quivering milksops how it's done. Make your way over to the river and put down the 4 of the creatures. I can do that. I do believe, well, no, I need to check. Nope. Do it the easy way, silly. Really? That's awesome. Okay. Report to Galfred at the Bannock. Welcome back. You performed admirably. I had my recruits watching from the banks as you dispatched the Fs. It appears your skill in battle has inspired them. Either that or they have no wish to be upstaged by an adventurer. It matters little which. What does matter is that they have resumed their training with renewed zeal and that I have you to thank for it. I am in your debt. I will take the better spear. If we go here... Armory chest. Weathered spear, no. No, bronze spear. Whip. There we go.
Okay, I will be right back myself.
Okay. In stone. We still need better gil. Oh, let's do the Ixals. Or the Ixalis. They're back in the North Shroud. Oh wait, we've got... Oh no, I've got another one here. I'd pay more attention. Galfred, chief instructor at the Bannock, wishes you to collect Chigoi egg sacs. Okay. Injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigoi population as necessary to acquire 8 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Monranguin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now I have other business to attend to. All right. And they're just right back over here. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a sin against humanity. Now, I will fully admit I watched the latest cinematic for Battle of Azeroth, and when they had Sylvanas send Forsaken Assassins after Thrall, I swore I would never touch the main series again. Now, Classic, I am intrigued by. I will fully admit that I am interested in Classic, but after seeing this, nah, I think Classic can go jump in a lake. I'm going to play this. Just because, I mean, I've already done the vanilla grind, and I really enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, this is a whole new world for me to explore. Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. It seems, however, you had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for sign of sickness. The Chigoi you see is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any Hyur who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hurian population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the creeping death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather Chigoi eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Wow. So it's like the plague, but just for the cure. Well, I mean, admittedly, I agree with the idea of, of fixing the shit that they've created. With the release of Classic isn't the brightest, but if they look at it, or if they tackle the problem similar to what Jagex did with RuneScape, the Jagex went on to RuneScape 3 with the evolution of combat and everything and made it much more MMO-esque, and then they re-released Old School, and it's essentially two separate branches now of what used to be the same game. And I think if Blizzard can do that with Classic, take Vanilla WoW in a new direction and keep it true to the roots, I think they might be able to make something of it. If not, if they start heading right back down the same road, it's going to be a waste of time. A guard at Gilbert Spire named Moranguin needs you to recover the surveying equipment left behind in a cave by a startled recruit. Hempen kecks for my legs. Hempen gaskins. That's better all the way around. Elegant bronze piece, okay. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers, and as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, they lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by here Paulina herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Herr Paulina at Gabinot's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of the cave to the south of here. It is a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over you. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, straight south. Nope. Harold needs an adventurer to supply him with a high potion. Oh gods, the pain. I caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier. I managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead, and now I'm the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know, foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several moons past. The gods alone know why I didn't think to replace it then and there. Or there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask. If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. I can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. Do I have a high potion? Have I gotten? Let's see. Oh, I do. I have a high potion. 7 hells did those accursed squirrels leave me any part of me untouched. Ah, you're back. Do you have a high potion for me? I do have a single high potion. There you go. Thank the gods. I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I have no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I had seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the Twelveswood. We both would do well to remember that. Now, yeah, I have to admit that's pretty freaking cool. I mean, Blizzard tried to make the older content relevant again, like doing the upscaled heroics of the old dungeons and stuff, but I never, it just never felt quite right. They never got it the way that it should be, and so the fact that this, this seems to be a pretty starter area, and I've been seeing people crawling all over it, and so I have to agree that it appears to be quite lively, and the game's been around for some time now. And also, I'm really curious to see the bigger cities, because that's one in WoW that suffered heavily, even after they did the like the heroic older dungeons and stuff. Was all of the old big cities became completely obsolete. You know, you'd walk into Shatrath and it was just, you know, it was a ghost town, which was so sad because I spent so much time in Shatrath. Yes, I agree. They definitely should. I mean, they have so much there to work with if they would quit pissing it away. Records? Oh no. Leave me alone. I was just trying to pick up some papers. Get out of here. Instruments. That works. Okay. We still need the other box of instruments. Over here. Not the elemental. Or sprite. It's a sprite, not an elemental. Okay, return this stuff to the bower. Where is the bower? Oh, okay. It's just back behind me there. Okay, awesome. That's one that's going to take me a minute to get used to. It feels cluttered right now, but not ridiculously slow. Wow, I just aggroed like 6 yards. We're gonna keep running. But I feel they're doing a good job with the HUD so far. It feels cluttered, but not. I know. Oh wow! I got my HUD to where it was a clusterfuck. And so this, it almost feels minimalistic yet cluttered at the same time. I suppose I should look at that though. Let's see. Holy moly! Yeah, and wow, I had to put in mods to do this. Well, add-ons. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Oh, and we can just drag and drop stuff. Oh, and you can have multiple layouts. That's cool. So you could have different layouts for different classes or characters. different setup. That's really neat. Oh yeah. Holy mackerel. That is cool. Let's go with that. Oh, that's element size. Okay. You can, oh yeah, you can scale it way up. Okay, and then transparency there. Okay, awesome. Let's play around with this. If we get hotbar 2 and change it over 6x2, then get them down here. Bring up the transparency a little bit. Save. Pull you over here. Wow, there's so much. Okay, that's awesome. All right, Vertical. I may not be around too much longer. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go move a fridge, but if I'm not, I should be on tomorrow. Wow. Duty adjust duty specific HUD layout. PvP specific layouts can only be adjusted on Wolves Den Pier or while participating in PvP. The system basic. Okay, so you can look at just what you want to mess with. Wow. Okay, that just locks the... Okay. It locks my commands so they can't be mucked about in the heat of combat. Can I just grab any of these? Okay. HUD layout. Experience bar. Let's put you up there. Like that. Lower. Okay. Oh, I can go higher. But you're off center. Oh, cancel. Yeah, something like that. And then parameter bar. Okay, that's going to be all three tied together. Okay. Let's do this. Go basic. Grab hotbar 1. Put you hotbar 2. Put you down here. Take the parameter bar. You're right there. What is this? Os hotbar. I don't know what you are. Hotbar 3. Make you 6x2 as well. Save. Oh, transparency. Work. Move you here. Here. It's not showing up. Character configuration. Play hotbar settings. Hotbar 3, there we go. Oh, and we can change them in here too. Okay. Okay, yeah. That still feels like it's off center. Oh. Back up. Something like that. Yeah, that'll work. Limit gauge, party list, enemy list. Hotbar, status in. Fate discovered nearby. Okay, let's turn this in. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Here you go. I'm assisting you, you don't even know it. Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it was wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Okay. Repair level, Weaver level 1. Weaver, and then that's money. It's all classes. This is Disciple or Strength +1. Intelligence, yeah, we want these. Then armory chest, legs, whip. Okay, those aren't bad. And then did this have strength on it? Oh, it does have strength, so I should, oh, strength and dex. I don't like it. I'll use it. It's better stats. This isn't Fashionscape. Someone help the poor honeybees, don't stand a chance. Alright. I'll help. Ladybugs are more than welcome to dine on the aphids which infest the orchards of the central shroud. However, some have acquired a taste for the honeybees who pollinate the crops. See that this meal is their last. Almost there. There we go. More XP and a little bit of money. Okay, let's pick up this quest. And then I think it is time to go move a refrigerator. Oh no. Yep. Come on. You've played this before. Oh, there's two quests. Paulina, a conjurer at Gaberno's Bower, seeks an able adventurer to cull the local hoglet population. Leather wristbands, strength and dex, copper wristlets, intelligence and mind. Okay. If you might spare the time, I would have you thin the number of hoglets in green tier. While these beasts have always called the Twelveswood home, their appetite has grown so insatiable of late that I fear they will devour every nut on the forest floor. The cycle of life cannot well sustain such gluttony. I must ask you to slay at least 6 of the creatures they sacrifice will be to the greater good of the Twelveswood, I assure you. Gaberno at Gaberno's Bower is looking for an adventurer to deal with a parasite funguar infestation. This is leather mitts and ring bands. Okay. Damn you, mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations. Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to 7... Huh? Oh, thank the matron, you look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite funguars. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but deadwood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, though, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventurer-style vengeance. Did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day. My apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So the funguars, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to the tree. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath you, your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. That's great. Let's put return and teleport here. Let's put potions somewhere easily seen and accessible. Those need to stay there. Return is the Hearthstone. Oh, yes. Pay attention. Return to New Gridania. Okay, we are back in Sanctuary now. And with that, I appreciate everyone for coming and hanging out and watching, and I do believe I should be back on tomorrow. Tonight's Critical Role, so it won't be later this evening, but I definitely want to get further and see what else this has to offer. So thank you everyone for watching.